Hey everyone, Julian here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make hard groove techno drums from scratch. To do this, I'm going to be using my new pack, Ultimate Hard Grooves 2. The link's at the top of the description. It's this awesome sample pack for hard groove techno with a bunch of different loops and presets. I'm going to be using this to craft some drums today and actually show you the process. A lot of people have asked for this, so here we go. So the first thing you want to start with is a kick, always, right, when you're making techno. These 909 kicks in particular are quite good for hard groove, right? Because it has a pretty like old school sort of feel to it. So let's go ahead and go to 141 BPM, and we're going to make a little 8 bars. All right, simple, just quarter notes. Boom, there we go. All right, so we've got that. Next, we need a bass. Now to do that, we're actually going to use the same kick, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna just duplicate it, take an arpeggiator and just do 16th notes, kind of drag it forward a bit, low pass it, then we're gonna get a little bit of reverb and an amp. Alright, and then we're gonna low pass. Auto pan to make it kind of bounce off the kick a little bit, just like this. Great, now we're going to group these and we are going to get an EQ. We're going to do a subcut so this doesn't get too like, we're also going to just go ahead and convert it to mono. Excellent. Now we need a little bit more groove in the low end, and this is the kind of stuff I want to show you guys in this video. So we're going to just get like a tom here, and we're going to just create like a little bit more groove. Alright, that sounds pretty cool. And we can literally just duplicate that clip a whole bunch of times. And we're just going to create something really repetitive and simple. We're going to get an EQ on this, which is going to be cutting actually some low end so it'll fit with the rumble. And also cutting a little bit of high end. We'll also copy on this auto pan here. And a little bit of hybrid reverb wouldn't hurt. I think like maybe we bring the size and decay down quite a bit. And we'll try like one of these, maybe made for drums. Just adds a little bit more texture. Great, so we got that. Now, the next step, let's go ahead and name that. The next step is we're gonna just move up on like kind of the main drums, right? So let's go to another one of these here and get a nice hi-hat. Alright, that one sounds good. So we're going to go ahead and just put that in. Now I'm going to make sure, very important, that this is really short and punchy like this. Like the MIDI isn't going to go like... See what I mean? You just want like... You don't want it to be like overlapping with the kick. This is going to groove really well. Let's go in another one of these and get a clap. And I'm also going to show you a technique with the clap too. So we're going to get, alright, so we're going to get this 909 clap and just put it like that. We'll go ahead and make that shorter. Great, so we got that. Now we're going to duplicate it and we're going to actually get one of these like live loops, so to speak. Like maybe that one sounds good. And so we can pitch it, and when you play that with the clap, you see how much more groove it adds? So I noticed a lot of these people are doing this in their tracks, and again, it's going to make this really groove, especially once we start to add some loops to it. Alright, let's also get this closed, 909, I'm going to make it a bit shorter. And we just want like a little bit of a swung hi-hat. And see how that it starts to really groove when we add that. I think what we should also do on this is copy from the basses that little auto pan that we had. Where is it? It's right here. Okay. There we go. So we've got the basic groove down, right? So now we can start to add our loops and kind of like, you know, bring it to life in that way. So what we're going to do is get from one of these, let's start with some bongos. And we're going to copy the auto pan onto this too. Yeah, a little bit more of this live percussion. And yeah, so you see, bringing in the live percussion is where you really get like the hard groove feel, right? And then the other thing I think this needs is some rave loops. Like one of these types of things where it's just very crunchy and very powerful and in your face. Oh, and one of these too. And you notice I'm picking loops that all sort of like are doing different things. Like if you solo any one of these, you can very clearly hear the differences. And even to make this fit a little better, I'm actually going to take a little bit of highs out of this. And also a little bit of lows, because you can see it'll fit better. And some of them we have the auto pan on, and some of them we don't. Like I think this one should have it. Alright, now I think the last thing the hard groove drums really need is the ride, right? You can use a 909 ride or a 707, but basically a normal techno ride would be something like this, where you would just have like a like that, and then you would also sidechain it or do like the auto pan thing. With hard groove, you can do a lot of different things. You can do this, like that's sounding good, but I also hear people literally just go like this, just all the same velocity, just. You know, that works too. Honestly, I think this was sounding better. And you really just have to hear your track out and see what fits. Like, I think that's the biggest thing about all of this. People think, oh, how can I make hard groove? How do I, you know, find loops that fit together? Just use your ear, honestly. And there we are. We got some really nice quality hard groove techno drums ready to go for your next track. So that's how you do it, making hard groove techno drums from scratch. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like this video as well as subscribe. Also check out Ultimate Hard Grooves Volume 2. The link's at the top of the description. It's an awesome sample pack that'll help you make the best track of your life immediately as soon as you download it. Plus, it really helps support me. If you guys enjoyed these videos, definitely grab that so I can keep going and keep bringing you guys new videos every single day. Thanks for the support, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video.